you though, and I'm gonna have to say this. I thought to myself, "Oh, that guy. I'll never be friends with that guy."
Why?
When I initially saw you.
Why?
Because I mean, just don't take this the wrong way, and I'm not making fun of you. Well, I'm not gonna say it then.
Well, say it because I want to take it the wrong way.
All right. It's honestly just look at it my point of view.
Okay.
I don't know you, right?
We've never met.
We've never met. I don't know anything about your personality. I just can hear you talk, how you interact with people, and your just general energy.
Yeah.
Is like negative.
Then why are you going up?
Negative, right? It's like
how is it negative?
It's like when I first
saw
Bobby Slayton.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Bobby Slayton. And then once I got to meet him, he's super sweet, right? But initially, for years, I thought, oh, I'm never going to be able to, because he's just got to, but then once, you know what I mean? See, look at that face you're doing. So once I got in there, right, then I'm like, oh, there's small aspects of softness and warmth in his heart.
I think what it is I'm aggressive. I am aggressive. I'm heavy.
Yeah.
I come in heavy to start.
Yeah.
But that's because that's who I am. I'm big.
You're authentically you.
When I first saw you, you know what I thought? I'm serious.
Being honest because I was being honest, so you
so
just
am
be
I.
honest.
No joke. I said, that's that crazy guy that gets naked all the time at the Comedy Store. That's literally what I thought to myself. That's that crazy guy that gets naked at the Comedy Store.
When do I get naked? What?
When do you get naked?
When do I get naked?
All the time.
When?
All the time.
No, don't Google it.
Don't Google it?
Yeah, because you're going to find, I could Google you and find something.
Andrew Santino, naked, just naked.
Okay. Images.
All
No.
right, we got to blur that.
Well, yeah, you got to blur right there because that's boobs. Well, that's on set of a show that I had my penis wrapped.
Let me see it.
That's me on set of I'm Dying Up Here.
Okay, there we go. You are naked.
No, that's on set of a...
I don't give a fuck. You're naked.
It's on a TV show.
I'll show you now. Google me then.
That's on a TV show.
You won't find anything.
Okay.
All right, you won't find anything.
And this won't be on a TV show.
If it's performing too, it doesn't matter.
Oh my God, I won't find it. The first 8 pictures are of you on stage naked.
Performing. The same thing as a TV show.
No.
Yes. Performing.
This is on Tom Green's show.
Performing. Performing.
This is at a radio station.
Performing. Performing.
Bobby Lee naked on stage.
Performing.
This is you at your house.
Performing. Another performing.
But I love how you say I don't get naked. Look at how many naked photos come up. It's almost insane. It's almost absurd how many come on. There's you. There's not. That's just a white guy. That's a guy. It's a gay male. It says on stage. That's not you.
That one right there with the girl. Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, that's with my
With someone from Chelsea lately?
No, that's my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, well then why'd you have me bring that up?
That was weird.
That was weird that you did that.
Why is that up there?
Well, it's just on the internet. I'm just saying so much nudity.
Yeah. It's the same as yours. It's all performance. It's not like when people go, he gets
Mine
naked
was this was unexpected. Look at Tom Green's face. This is the difference. Mine was for a scene on a show that they asked me to be naked for. You did this voluntarily. Tom Green, look at Tom Green has no fucking idea you were gonna get naked. Not even, and that, to surprise my bum is on your lips guy is fucking mind blowing. The guy who's to wake up his parents and beat the shit out of them. Look at the shock on his face. Mind blown.
Okay.
You're a nudist. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying you're a nudist, whether you like it or not. You're a nudist. You're an exhibitionist. You enjoy being nude.
Okay.
So I said, there's the guy who gets naked at the Comedy Store.
Okay.
Also,
that's fair.
Also,
turn it off.
He's very funny.
Turn it off.
Look at me.
Turn it off.
The viewers need to see that. I said that guy's very fucking.
Last night, Alone, season 3 with Kalila. No, the new season of the new episode that came out for season 7, and I had my mouth open because when I watch like this, I have my mouth open.
Because it's
I
incredible.
smoke so much. No, I smoke so much. I think just my mouth just opens, trying to get oxygen in my body. Yeah. And then she stuck her finger in my mouth, and I felt like there was something in my mouth. And I go, "What was in my mouth?" And she giggled. And I go, "What are you giggling about?" She goes, "I put Bojo's eye booger in your mouth." So Bojo is my youngest cat.
Oh my god.
And I know. And she, I know. And he gets these, right, Jules? He gets these thick ass eye boogers.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
I know. And they turn black. Jules, right? Back me up. They turn black. So she puts Bojo's eye booger in my mouth. And you know what? You know, when you have a cat's eye booger in your mouth, there's a sensation that goes over your body. And I can only equate it to another sensation, which is rage. Right? So what I did was I dug in my nose because I have so much because I smoke and I sleep with my mouth open. Mm-hmm. So I have a booger fest deep in the canals.
You're the booger king.
I am, aren't I not?
Mm-hmm.
And I dug in a tricolor.
Where it's dark yellow and clear
Red.
or something? Oh, red. Oh, that's
blood.
not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I call it the tricolor.
Mm-hmm.
It's yellowish clear. There's dark portions.
Black almost.
Almost black.
Yeah.
And streaks of red.
Because of blood.
Yeah. And it's, so it's one of those ones with a hard tip. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not slimy, but it's basically you pull out the hard tip of it.
And it's soft at
and
the end.
There's like yellow and red entrails. It's great. So the hard tip is between my fingernail here.
Oh, man.
And the entrails of the fucking booger is coming down like this.
Fans are loving this one. What did you do with it?
Why?
What did you do
You think
with it?
I should stop talking about it?
No.
Fans are loving it.
I just imagine some guy, people send, people tell us like, I always watch you guys when I'm eating breakfast in the morning, Monday mornings. Just fucking,
so
having
funny,
some
dude.
eggs and toast.
I don't care.
What did you do with it?
I try to stick it in her mouth.
No.
She put a fucking cat's eye booger in my mouth. No?
No, I know. I'm
Yeah,
just the duality of it.
But then what's the proper retaliation?
You hit her as hard as you can.
Yeah, I did not. No. So she grabs my hand.
She blocks you.
Yeah, and it's almost in her mouth, right? And I almost get her in her lip, but then she looks at me and she goes, "If that goes into my mouth,
Yeah.
we're done."
Yeah. I know those ultimatums where it's like, I'm not playing around anymore.
We're done. So I stuck it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have this glass on the side of my end table, the table. I have this glass for my water.
Mm-hmm.
And I stuck it at the tip of it.
Oh, my God.
Right? It's still there now.
Bob.
What?
But it's your glass.
Yeah, it's my booger. It was already inside my body.
I know, so get it out. Get it away. Get it going.
No. If I stick it back inside my body, who cares? It's where it belongs. What's so...
No!
Well, yeah.
Boogers are gross to me.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why. They're yucky. I don't like that stuff.
You've never eaten it?
You eat your boogers? Do you really eat your boogers?
I have.
When was the last time you ate a booger? When was the last time you ate a booger?
You know,
When was the last time?
Let me go back, though, for a second. Just give me a second.
I want an answer.
I will give you an answer. I'm going to give you a fucking answer. All right? But I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
There are things in people's lives, private lives, right? What you do in secret, right? And you're in your privacy.
Booger eating is not a thing that people do in their private lives.
Yeah,
Private lives is like I have too many drinks at night by myself.
No. There are things people do that, no one's around. You look around first. I've never eaten a booger where I haven't done this first, where I looked around.
And what does that mean? You probably shouldn't do it.
Maybe.
Right.
But I don't want anyone to see me.
It's like if someone says the N-word and they go, and they say it
right.
because they know they're not supposed to.
Is
that's
that what
that's the only reason you would look around.
Yeah, but mine was just based on embarrassment. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you don't
You're
want
right. You're absolutely. I'm trying to justify it.
When was the last time you did it?
I don't know. I don't because I don't eat a booger and go,
So it happens.
that was a good one.
It happens enough that you don't remember.
What?
It happens enough that you don't remember. It happens often enough that you don't remember.
Oh, in my lifetime, you're asking me?
It must happen regularly that you don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So maybe a couple of days ago.
No, I would have remembered a couple of days ago, but
Maybe a week or two.
within the month.
Within the month.
Within the month.
Have you ever eaten a booger, Rude?
No.
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 Never.
Never.
But have you ever pulled out a booger and rolled it for a while? Yeah, I've rolled it for a while.
So, what does a booger taste like to you?
I don't know. I've never tasted it. What do I think it tastes like?
Yeah.
Mucus.
With the flavor, though.
What's the flavor?
Yeah.
Funyuns?
No. It's
Uh,
salty.
okay, Funyuns are very salty. That's exactly what they are.
Yeah.
Like
It's
oniony
salty.
chips.
Salty. You've eaten a booger before, man.
No, man. I roll
Yeah,
over.
yes, you've eaten a fucking booger before.
Swear to God
in
on my
your
life. Swear to God I have not.
That's ridiculous.
I would never. The look of it is gross to me.
I've tried everything off of my body.
I mean, I wouldn't even eat like mushrooms until I was, 30.
Sperm.
Never. Never.
You've never tasted your own sperm.
Nope. Nope.
Well, me either.
Yeah, right.
I haven't either.
You've tasted your own sperm and other people's. Yep.
Don't be like that.
Is that not true?
Don't say it like that.
Tell me, is it true?
Have I tasted other people's cum?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Bad Friends would like to apologize for the preceding segment. Please watch the following clip to heal any trauma this may have caused.
All right, good evening from the Bad Friends studio in Los Angeles, California. I'm Fancy B, your moderator, and I'm welcoming to the first and only Bad Friends Best American Tito debate of 2020 between Tito Bobby and Tito Andrew. The commission of very important debates have decided the format, 4 sections of approximately 4 minutes each, with 1 minute of interrupted opening statements from each candidate. For the record, the candidates have not agreed to respect any rules. I have decided the topics and the questions, and I can assure you none of the questions have been shared with any of the candidates. As a precaution, the candidates have agreed not to shake hands at the beginning of the debate. George has promised not to laugh. No noise, except for now, when we welcome Tito Bobby and Tito Andrew. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good to be here. Thank you.
So, gentlemen, a lot of people have been waiting for this moment, so let's start. Our first topic is house rules. Tito Bobby, you have said you leave dirty plates everywhere, you have a drawer full of ants, and you leave boogers in your guest bedroom. Tito Andrew, you have called your opponent disgusting and accused him of unsanitary practices.
Yes.
You prefer to have plastified, unused furniture and spotless rooms. Why are you right and your opponent wrong? We start with you, Tito Bobby.
I am right because, as we know, life is hard
For some of us, yes.
for most.
No, for you, for sure.
Well, for us that struggle, right, and know what humanity is about, and know what hardship is.
You're rich.
You know what I mean?
He's been taking money from the
first of all,
Chinese for years.
No.
He's
First
been
of all,
taking money from the Chinese.
Excuse me.
Explain the email.
Excuse me.
Explain the email.
Excuse me.
There's a
okay?
little email that we have
Right.
on file that says you're
We have
taking
to fucking
Chinese
unite
money.
and group together. There is no sides. There's no red or blue.
Oh, there's
right?
red and
We're
yellow.
We're just Americans.
No.
We're Americans.
Are you? Where were you born?
I was born in San Diego, California.
Show me your
How
passport.
Dare you? I have my
Show
passport.
me.
Here, I don't need a passport because I have a birth certificate.
Oh, show me that
Thank
too.
you so much.
Show me your birth
All
certificate.
right? Hoax, fake news.
How am I fake news? Okay, you're the one who keeps unkept records of yourself. You were late to this debate. You were late.
Okay.
What kind of person
Let me
wants a
ask the
Tito
question
who's
at
late to
hand.
the debate?
Let me ask the question at hand.
Why don't we leave the questions up to the moderator?
Let me finish my point, sir.
Okay, go
Thank
ahead.
you. all
Yeah,
right?
go ahead.
All right,
Will you
number one,
shut up, man?
Life is hard. Honestly, can I finish without
Yes.
him interrupting?
30 seconds.
How is that even 30 seconds? When he fucking interrupted me. Here we go. All right. So let me just finish. All right, sir? Thank you. Life is hard, okay? And I know that when Jules leaves our house, right, she is going to be confronted with all kinds of elements, right? And I want to be able to toughen her skin, right? I want her to succeed, and I want her to know what tough love is, et cetera, et cetera. So what I do is I put things around the house purposely.
Bodily fluids.
Yeah.
He puts bodily fluids around the home.
I'm going to tell you this right now.
Do you want a Tito who does stuff like that?
Yeah, can I say something right now? When she goes out in the world, right?
Yeah.
And some homeless person spits in her face, she'll know what to do. She'll have the immune system to fight it off.
Homeless people. By the way, under my regime as Tito,
Right. Everyone's homeless.
Everyone's homeless.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's
homeless.
Yeah,
That's right.
Right. So I am preparing her for a hard life, a difficult life, right?
Uh-huh.
And she one day will be grateful for my fucking tutelage.
Okay, can I have the floor, please? Because
Thank you.
obviously this guy.
Well, Andrew, you have been going over the limit.
Great.
So I think we have a lot of questions. We have to.
Thank
keep
you.
moving.
And you know what? This is CNN propaganda.
No, it's
That's
not.
what this is. This is MSNBC. And I know. And let me tell you something. Why don't you talk about your son? What? They muted my mic.
That's really good. They should mute mics.
Why don't you talk about your son? Why don't you talk about your son who was on heroin?
My son Alfredo, right?
Yeah, he was on heroin
had
and
a
got kicked
human
out of the Air
trafficking
Force.
business. Was never on heroin.
He owned a pizza parlor, and the Clintons were running kids out of the parlor. What's the excuse there?
We made pizzas. My son made pizzas.
You made
and
salad
I said he had a
pizzas.
human trafficking business.
You made
but
salad
he did
pizzas
not
and
shoot
sold
heroin.
kids.
He did not shoot heroin.
Next question.
Okay. Our next vlog is dedicated to holidays.
Thank you.
Tito-
My expertise, by the way.
Thank you. Well,
You're welcome.
you have handled Halloween by turning the lights of your house and hiding from kids. Tito Andrew, on the other hand, have been given 50 bags of candy.
50.
So the question that nephews and nieces across America want to know, how are you gonna deal with Christmas?
Well, here's
We start with Tito Andrew.
Thank you. Well, I, as a Christian, God-fearing adult male who loves baby Jesus, both black baby Jesus and white baby Jesus, I handle Christmas with care, with precision, with expertise, and with love. I decorate my home. I give away gifts to the homeless, increments of 1,000. I give away $10, $100 bills to people at random on the street. I'm very giving. I'm very loving. And I believe that during the holidays, we need to be praising the good Lord, preaching the good word, and making sure that we instill these beliefs into the youth for the rest of time. And I'm a Tito who gives gifts, as people know of this show. Have I given you gifts?
Yes.
I have.
Okay.
Have I given you gifts? I'm not done. Have I given you gifts?
No, you have not.
I just gave you 2 today!
This is not a gift.
Sure, and this is how he
This
feels.
is not a gift.
And this is how a privileged
insulting.
person feels.
This is insulting.
This is how a privileged person
Yeah.
feels about everything. They don't want anything you give to them. It isn't enough because it didn't cost enough. He didn't like his cake I gave him for his birthday because it was from Vons.
Right. It's like if I give you an eyebrow trimmer. That is not a gift. That is something to help you.
I would love it if you gave me one,
All right,
and that would be a
may
gift.
I have the floor?
I'm not done.
May I have the floor? Rebuttal.
Yes. Tito Andrew. Shut up. Tito Bobby, it's your time.
It is true.
I will deport you. This guy's getting deported after this.
It is true that I do not give children candy on Halloween.
Yeah.
That is a fact. But what you do not realize is that I give the kids candy every other day after that.
Prove it.
I do. I go around right after Halloween. I'll go up to any random child, give them candy. And they go, why? Because I will give you candy, not Halloween, but every single other day. And they go, thank you.
There's no
Right?
proof of this.
Right?
This is
There
a lie.
It is not a lie. It
No
is a
one's
lie.
ever seen this.
I do it, all right? And here's the thing. Right, you've given fucking Juliana gifts?
Yes.
I've given her the gift of life.
You didn't give. You're not her father.
I know, but I give her food
And this is what he does.
nutrients and shelter
No.
and blankies.
As we
Have
know.
do you not have a blankie? Do you have a blankie?
I have.
Right.
As
do
we
you
know-
have, do you have a Tempur-Pedic bed?
Yes.
Thank you.
As we know, Tito Bobby only gives gifts to Rudy Jules to hold them over her head
No.
when he wants something in return. He has tried to blackmail her, as
What
you've
can
seen on the
she do
show.
for me?
Have you seen on the show? He blackmailed her with Starbucks. He told
What can she do for me?
what?
What can she do for me?
Enrich, enlighten. She is the
She's
youth.
not
That's the
gift-
future.
I have not learned anything except for certain anime shows from her, what the sharpest knives are,
Yep.
right? That's pretty much it.
She's given you more than you could ever give to anybody because you're a selfish person and she is not. Next question. Next
selfish
question.
Who's the one who didn't get?
Mike's got cut. Good. Next question.
Okay, so on our next
Who's the one that didn't
Cut
get
his
COVID?
mic!
on the topic of being a good uncle, on your last episode, Tito Bobby, you have described Rudy as an ungrateful Mongol feet ook. Tito Andrew, you have mocked Rudy's accent constantly. So why would any of you be a good uncle for America? Tito Bobby?
Like I said, okay, the reason why I put the boogers on her wall and I insult her, right, is because I'm trying to strengthen her because she is not from this country, right? She is not. She is from the islands of the Philippines.
Is taking money from China and people from the Philippines.
No,
Just know that that's
right?
his agenda.
She is in a new land, right? And I am just trying to help her grow
She's grown.
as a human being.
She's an adult, grown
and
human
to
being.
survive in this crazy world,
She knows how.
right?
She doesn't need need your disgustiness. And let me tell you something.
And when you call her ook,
I never said
yeah,
that.
when you call her a
Fake
pan-faced ook,
Fake
right?
news.
You're a white person.
Fake
for you
news.
to do that. For you to do that, not blood related.
Fake.
I'm blood related.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No, you're not.
Yes, she is.
No, you're not.
She's my sister's fucking daughter.
No,
I have a sister named Honey. It's my daughter.
that's not your sister.
Yeah, she is my
You're not
sister.
Filipino.
I am Filipino.
No, you're
I'm
Korean.
25% Filipino.
You're 112% Korean. And the extra 12 we can tell. We all know where that 12%
But
went.
you are obviously white, sir.
I'm obviously
For you to
nothing.
call a young Filipino lady a island pan-faced ook.
No, I never
is
said
crazy.
that. You were the one that says Mongol feet. You were the one that says racial epithets. I simply
Have you ever seen her climb a tree?
no.
She can, and quickly.
I only tease her accent because it's sweet and loving. I've never insulted her. I've never called her names like you have. You call her degenerate, brat. You called her the C word off air. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catherine.
Yeah.
I've called her Catherine.
But Catherine in Filipino means something else, pal.
Beautiful.
No, it means the C word.
It means cunt.
Yes.
Yes.
He does this, and this is...
Okay. We yes.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you. Let's try to keep it civil.
We're trying.
Okay, we have our next topic is quality time.
Oh,
Tito Bobby,
my expertise.
you have complained about waking up to go to see a satellite launching or to go fishing. You decided to stay in the pool while your family went hiking in the Philippines.
Sure.
And stay in your hotel during your recent trip to Joshua Tree. What would you say to those who call you lazy and that you want to spend time
It's
with
really,
your niece?
really about point of view and perception. And let me ask you something, all right? When you hike, when one hikes anywhere in the world, right? You don't want to. You don't want it to take a week. You want it to take a couple of hours, right? If I went on the hike, it would take weeks for you to get through the hike because I'm so slow, like a sloth, right? So I'm being mindful about their time, right? I want to go to the hikes. I look them in the eyes. I
But
go,
you don't.
May I go?
But you don't go.
And they say, Tito Bobby. She says, Tito Bobby, right? You know, I have school next week, right? I have a life to live. You mean I want to be able to get through this hike today, right? So you can watch, you know what I mean, your movies in the hotel room, right? And you can go to the buffet in the morning, right? The high class one, right? And have your pastries, right? Well, I partake, but thank you so much for volunteering.
And this
No,
is
thank
and this
you.
is what somebody says when they don't have the best Tito. Someone like me, best Tito.
You've never taken her anywhere.
Be-
You've never taken her anywhere.
You know why? You know why?
Yeah.
You know why?
I've taken her San Francisco, Canada,
I can't take her anywhere.
Canada, New York, Hawaii.
I can't take her anywhere because
you're
I'm a white male.
no.
And if I'm seen around town with her in a van, they're gonna think that's a kidnapped kid.
Yeah.
That
Why
he
do you have a
kidnapped
white
that-
van? Why do you have a white van?
Why is it white?
Yes.
So everyone can see where I'm going.
All right.
I'm a great Tito, and I would love to take Rudy out to lunch or somewhere nice. I would always be on time. I would take her for a hike, and I would get the hike done on time. A good Tito,
You've never done it, sir.
because
You're
it's
all talk.
because it's illegal.
lie?
Because it's
You're
illegal.
all talk,
because it's
right?
illegal. You keep her caged up at your
I'm
house.
the one that have proof.
Do you
I've
have a
taken
cage?
her to France.
Do you live in a cage?
Kinda.
Kind of.
You live in a cage?
She lives in a
Wait,
cage.
stop.
You heard it, America.
You live in a cage.
The Lees
Be
have her
honest.
caged.
Be honest. You live in a cage.
Yep.
Kinda.
Oh, all right.
I love it. Next question.
Okay, but Tito Andrew, and
you
on
just
this
made me
topic
so
of
bad.
quality time,
Yes.
You made me so fucking mad just now.
it looks
Mute
like-
him.
Yeah. Tito Andrew, it looks like you have some rage issues. It's not unusual to see your face go red. I mean redder than usual. Your eyebrows like palpitate and you yell a lot, you know, like.
Yeah.
So why would anyone want to spend some quality time with you?
Here's why. The only time that I get upset and I get more red than I am is simply when somebody disrespects my time and or space. Tito Bobby, the worst Tito in the room, never respects my time or my space. Doesn't care about what I've got scheduled or what I've got going on. And that's the only reason that I have anger issues, which, by the way, I'm in therapy. I've been in therapy for a long
He's
time.
not in therapy.
I'm working through it. I have multiple therapists, by the way. Okay? I am in therapy. It's working. I'm struggling through it. It's not easy. But I'll say this. Have I ever yelled at you directly? Have I ever screamed at you? I have not. I yell at someone that disrespects me and my time, and I am therefore the best
Have you
Tito.
ever heard Tito Andrew scream, though?
Yeah.
And do you
At
get-
whom? At whom?
Tito Bobby.
That's
and
right.
do you get affected by it?
It's scary sometimes.
Thank you so much.
But
it's called residual.
No,
It's
scary.
residual fear.
It's scary because you think I might actually hurt Tito Bobby,
You know-
but he deserves it.
It's funny.
See?
It's funny, my friend. It's funny, my friend.
Oh, don't
because
talk to me like that. I'm not your friend.
I've had so many people call me and go, "How do you work with that guy?"
Oh, is that what they say?
Right.
You know what they say to me?
So, what-
how do you work with that guy?
Yeah.
He
How
doesn't-
do you work with
He's
a man
unreliable.
full of rage,
He's unreliable.
and anger, and hostility,
And he's dirty.
And I say, I can see through that thick, fucking, disgusting crust, and see a kind of human.
And yours is so thick I can't see through it. That's who you really
and
are.
and you always result to meanness.
Ladies and
and
gentlemen,
cruelty.
I am of course the best Tito.
I am the best Tito because I'm the one that have had the actual experience and the facts. He's never lived in our house. He's never been a Tito.
I am a Tito.
I'm the one.
I
That's
have two
actually,
nieces.
actually done it.
I
Okay?
have two nieces, and
the
I'm a
one
great
that's-
Tito.
I'm
I
the
give
one
them
that's taken her
gifts.
to San Francisco. I'm the one that takes cabanero sauce.
Oh, San
We went to that
Francisco, the most
restaurant
dangerous
that Wednesday
city in
night.
the United
Remember
States.
that Melrose, that restaurant that you really liked? I got you cabanero that night.
Cut his mic.
Okay. Final question. The most important of all.
You live in a cage, huh? Interesting.
A lot can be learned
I got fucking cut
from
off.
how others judge you.
Fucking it.
So, can you please take your phones out and open your Uber app? Please tell America what your rating is.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Tito Bob. What's your rating on Uber? on Uber. What is it?
488.
488.
Yeah.
My Uber rating is 489. I swear it's 489.
Fine.
Well,
That's fine.
and there
fine.
you have it.
There I have it. Okay.
Now, we have Rudy here to decide who is the best Tito.
Put your phone down. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
This is real interesting.
I think both of you just kept screaming at each other. There weren't a lot of points taken.
You
But
have to choose one.
But I think
You have to choose one.
no, I can't.
You have to choose one.
How are those sandals that you're wearing? The new ones. They're comfortable, right?
You have to choose one.
Or that knife. Remember that cool knife I got you? Or that,
You have
or
to
that,
choo-
or that framed art
You have,
behind
to,
you.
you have to choose one.
This is hard.
It doesn't matter. You have to choose one right now.
The choice is clear. Do you want to sleep in your bed tonight?
Be honest. Just answer. Yeah,
Okay.
There's no consequences.
Okay, I think Tito Andrew is really nice, and I'm very grateful to
I know where this is
him,
going.
But I think Tito Bobby wins.
Take off the shoes. Take off the shoes! Best Tito. Well, as you see,
There is no.
I'm not far off because I'm the best other Tito.
I got a little hostile. Huh?
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers to the best
Yeah, yeah.
Tito. May the best
You want a
Tito has
cabinet
one.
position?
I would love one.
Okay.
But you know what I want to do?
Transportation.
How about removal of people?
Yeah. Removal of people is fine. Yeah.
We got to get rid of some people.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true.
Hey, I appreciate the honesty. You did a great job. The show, good comic. He just promoted a. There is a brand new app or program where it generates art. You can just ask it anything, and it'll generate all this original fucking artwork.
Yeah, that's DALL-E.
DALL-E, that's what
Well,
it's
there's
called?
a bunch. There's Imagen. Google has one.
But do
a bunch of
DALL-E. I think that's the one. How do you spell that?
I'm so scared right now.
DALL-E.
Yeah, DAL. Okay.
Is
Andrew,
the one
we're done.
That
But
people
Bad
But
Friends
wait,
is
let me
done.
finish this. So
No,
this
it's not.
DALL-E thing, you have to sign up for them to be right. Like they put you.
The full DALL-E version is in beta right now, but they're gonna put it out very soon for like a monthly
So
charge.
he was
anyone can use
selected
it.
by one of these groups.
Yeah.
Like you put your name in the hat to be like, hey, I want to be a part of the test group, and he just got assigned because he put it up on
Great.
Instagram and was like, yo, ask me anything.
That's awesome.
And every fucking image. The creepiest part to me was someone would go, Darth Vader eating soup, right? You can go a million ways. The visual of Darth Vader eating soup changed so many different formats and ways that I was like, I don't know if a human could come up with this if they took
this is
100
tip
years.
of the iceberg, dude.
It was creepy as fuck.
An image is just a series. It's like a brick of pixels. Each pixel is a little square that has a numerical value of
Right.
light to dark and red, green, blue. So to create every image possible to be generated is possible. We just don't have the computing power yet. But with quantum computing around the corner, I think that's going to exist within the next 15 years or so. Just a giant database of literally every image.
So okay, look, a text
And we'll
prompt.
just sift
scroll
through
scroll
them.
down a little bit, please. Look, a storefront that has the word OpenAI written on it. That's it. And then these are all generated from a computer. None of that is real. None
Right.
of those pictures are real.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the AI-generated people that now exist, right? That like ad companies use and stuff.
Yes.
They're not real people, but they look photorealistic. They're videos. You can just type in what you want them to say, and they're like, "Hello, welcome to our company."
And
Let us make
they
you
look
feel at
like
home."
perfect mixed race.
Those are AIs.
Yeah,
Those are all fake people.
and this is again, this is the wheel. Eventually, there's going to be a fucking Ferrari. You know, we're just at the tip of the iceberg of this shit.
It's
How come
all
the
very
sex dolls
depressing.
still look so bad?
That's a good question.
They
I
look
mean-
so fuck. They always look. There was a man.
Some
Dude,
of
the
them look
guy.
pretty good.
There was a guy that just got a divorce from his wife so he could marry his sex doll.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she said it's because they made it look too much like her. Like they sent in her photos, and he wanted her over the.
No.
But she
that's
still
fucking
looks like
crazy.
shit. They don't look good yet. How
They're
do we
going
have all
to.
this power?
They're going to.
Look at this here. There is this the guy he married his robot sex doll Margot. Is that that's it? But honestly, they still look like shit.
You know why? I think it's
There
still
she
because
is.
there's still too much stigma.
Over big fake tits and skinny waist and big butt thing.
Male looking, female looking, whatever kind of sex robot you might want. I think there's still too much stigma around this.
Yeah.
But
It's a
eventually
little
that's
like
gonna
Isla
fucking
Fisher.
that'll bleed off. It's like online dating. You remember when online dating first fucking happened and people were like, "Oh, how'd you guys meet?" It was at a friend's party, right? Like nobody would say they met online anywhere.
Right.
Now it's the primary way everyone
Everybody.
meets.
If I had a wedding and I was marrying let's just listen, all right?
The answer is yeah.
And you would come
I
to
would
my wedding.
officiate
Fuck
it.
yeah.
I would
You think
officiate.
everyone will come to that wedding?
What
Would
if
you
you-
make fun of me?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
then
the
I'm
whole
not gonna
point of
invite
going.
it.
I'm an
It's
officiate.
real love.
I know.
All right? I don't want to be fucking mocked at my own wedding.
I would make fun of you if you married a human. What would be the difference?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, well, there'd be zero difference.
Yeah, I
in
don't
you
think I would
married.
invite you to my wedding. Would you guys mock me at my wedding?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Would you?
I'm
but
down
Will,
with this
Will.
shit.
But deep down inside, you'd be like, "This is not real."
No,
Will, would
dude.
you mock him at his wedding?
Yeah. No.
Well, what?
I'd give you guys a gift of a bunch of car batteries or something.
That's mocking. That's
Yeah,
fun.
To this.
Well, because my wife loves that.
Look, there they are together.
This ain't real.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
and he
it
dresses
is.
her up, which is even more fun.
That's amazing.
So he goes shopping often
he's
for her
just-
clothes.
He's just going viral.
But
being
that
weird.
guy is fucking. Let's say, I mean, we don't know this man, but let's say this man is happy doing this.
He probably is.
What's fucking wrong with it?
Nothing at all. My comment was how they still look that still looks like a toy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why can't we make it look real?
I mean, I think that's coming, but also this kind of an aesthetic is its own thing. I mean, if you look at like what's going on right now with Gen Z and
Like
all
you
the
mean he
different
wants to fuck a
vlogging they're
doll?
doing-
Is that what you're saying?
What's that?
Like he prefers a physical
That
doll?
look, yeah.
Yeah.
In the
And
next
look at
generation
the most
of this,
realistic sex doll.
kids are going to be fucking things that look like anime characters
Look at that
and
there.
unicorns and
Right.
whatever. You know
It's
what I
like
mean?
that- that's- Looks pretty real.
I guess. Yeah.
The answer for impersonal sex is not in crude rubber robots and stuff. That's
Right.
not where we're headed. As Chad will tell you, it's the metaverse. So
That's true, actually.
you put on your Oculus, right, and you put something on your penis, right?
Yeah.
And the thing, and
I think that-
what do they call
that's
it when it touches back?
Haptic feedback.
Haptic feedback.
Oh,
Now,
yeah,
the
'cause
best
it-
kind of haptic feedback is
Yeah.
what you do is you.
Bill, I like to grab the ass.
Well, this my solution.
That's my thing.
My solution.
Yeah.
Would have that for you, and all you have to
Ass
do
grab.
Yeah.
is put on the Oculus, and then insert yourself into a sexual partner.
Okay.
Now, hold on a second. You keep the Oculus on, but you have sex with a person, and then you can kind of believe whatever that is. As a matter of fact, it would probably help a lot of marriages.
Yeah.
Let's put our Oculus on. Who are you having sex with?
Well, you don't
tonight?
ask. You let them
Oh,
do
right.
it.
Yeah,
Because then
yeah.
it's like we're both having our fantasy then.
Right.
And the Oculus is like, this past week, an experiment was just done with the first AR contact lens. So instead of wearing like Google Glass or whatever, you just put in contacts, and I get full heads-up display of everybody's vital stats and
oh
wherever
my,
the
it's
fuck
the
I
future.
want.
We're here.
Yeah, and
I
that
need
eventually is going to
boots,
become VR.
your clothes.
That contact will be, you can switch between AR and VR
And the motorcycles.
instantaneously.
Now, Chad, can I ask you, is
Yeah.
this gay? Let me ask you if something's gay, right?
Oh, I don't know
Let's
why
say
you're asking me, but
This is
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah,
favorite
yeah.
segment of Bad Friends.
We do
This is
this
something gay.
every fucking week.
So if I have the little thing on my penis, right?
Well, maybe a
the
big
haptic,
thing.
and they have
The
the ear-
haptic.
haptic.
You don't
right?
insert it into your urethra. It's something that goes around your
I
penis.
understand that. I'm not going to stick it inside my body.
You just
Will.
said
Like a
I
fucking-
stick it on my penis.
on it, not in
okay.
it.
Sorry.
Right?
No, it doesn't go on the tip. Unless that's
around
what you
the
want.
penis, around the penis, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I have the thing on my head, right? But then I asked Chad, "Can I touch your ass?" Would that be considered gay?
Why is he in the room?
What? I'm
He's gotta
asking him a
say- he's
favor.
gotta-
Like I'm
yeah.
an ass
He's
guy.
gotta
I like
sup-
his ass. I'm not gay,
Yeah.
but I want to do the. I'm gonna. You know what I mean? I'm making love to. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm one of your best friends.
That hurts. I would not do you
Why?
because you would laugh.
I would. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right,
I would hear you laugh.
Okay, how about this? If I put tape over my mouth and I promised I wouldn't laugh, the only way I would let you grab my ass while you were in VR is if you weren't jerking off at the same. I don't want you tugging and grabbing my ass,
No, I'm not touching your dick. I have the haptic on my penis.
and you're grabbing my ass.
And yeah, and I have the thing, so I'm making love to a woman in the fucking thing.
I think that's fine. I'll let you do that.
No, but I'll tell you why I wouldn't use you, because I would feel like I was being rushed.
What do you mean?
Well,
I
that's
just
weird.
feel like you have shit to do.
I got stuff going on.
Yeah, and I feel like after like 10 minutes, I'd be like, I just feel like he has an audition. Or, you know what I mean? I would like be in my head. It would fuck me up. But I feel
worried
like
about
he
his
would
audition.
finish.
Why? What do you?
There's just something about him that he
He's
would finish.
busy.
I would finish.
I think
Like
that,
you would stand there because you're a nice guy. You would stand there and just
Yeah.
let me finish.
I'll let you finish.
well,
Right,
he would
right,
probably come over to set it up for you because he knows all that geeky stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But Andrew would be with him because they're doing shrooms together.
That's right.
Yeah, and then and then Chad's on the other side of the room, going boop boop beep boop bop boop beep, trying to set up your
Yeah.
your
But I
fucking
would
haptic
feel-
penis urethra insertion, and you'd be grabbing Andrew's ass in the meantime because you don't know you're in the metaverse.
I think
it's just like we said. Don't ask.